Welcome to World's Finest, the Southgate Media Group weekly DC Comics review. I am Phil Parrish, and with me as always is...
Hey guys, it's Lilith Hellfire. DC week whatever, YOU whatever week.
The last week of 2015.
I know. They didn't even go out with a bang. They went out with a whimper, in my personal opinion. Overall, is what I'm saying. But the 4 books that I picked up were excellent.
And like, this was a 5th Wednesday, right? And then I thought all 5th Wednesdays were supposed to be all annuals. I know you said there was
supposed to be, but we've been having that issue of things running late.
Oh, dude, really? You think?
So, I mean, I think that they try to space it out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At this point, because, I have some interesting news. I don't know if you guys read this, but I think it was a comic book resource that put out an article stating that, they're rethinking even the DCYOU thing, and they kind of want to go back to pre-Crisis on Infinite Earths and open up some more titles that were canceled because of the New 52 reboot things. And at issue 52, you can expect a lot of books to go away and start new numbering or just be done with altogether.
So they want to go back to the old continuity?
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of the purpose of... Now, that's what it seems like. But that was kind of the purpose of Convergence. And it was to open up the story for more elsewhere tales outside of continuity tales. And the response has been tremendous, especially with a certain book that we have on our list right now. People are saying it's the best book they've put out in a while that's not a Bat book. Of course, I'm talking about Lois and Clark. And their baby.
Do you know the numbers on that book? Is it selling really good?
Diamond hasn't come out with it yet. I haven't seen it on the Diamond list. But as soon as it comes out, I'll let you guys know. But it's a critical darling. So.
Because I was gonna say, I wonder if that was the final nail in the coffin for this the new 52.
I know sales have just been down in general when it comes to even DCYOU. Not as many people were picking up number ones, weren't making an effort because why would you? Especially with the things that got canceled and the things that stayed around for no particular reason. So, yeah, but I just wanted to let you guys know that a lot of at issue 52, you can expect big changes. And issue 50s are supposed to be these really big changes as well. So I find that really curious. So look forward to that, guys. I might be in a better mood. So yeah, let's get started.
Yeah, let's get into it. You probably didn't read Flash, right?
Nope. Did I miss anything?
They kind of wrapped up this storyline mostly. Flash 47. Although, wait, is this the Flash TV show? No, it's Flash 47.
Exactly.
It's basic. I mean, tell me if this doesn't sound like the TV show. It's Flash versus Professor Zoom. His father finds out he's the Flash. And, oh, what a shock. Professor Zoom killed his mother.
We're still dwelling on that?
Well, like I said, this wraps it up. He locks up Zoom in the end. And, do you want to know why Professor Zoom killed Barry's mother?
Why?
Because Barry had too good of a life, and Zoom figured he could show everyone how much better he was than Barry if they started off on equal footing. Because I guess Eobard's father must have... I know, but I guess Eobard's father must have killed his mother, so he's figured, well, if I do the same thing to Barry Allen, then we'll be equals, and I'll show everyone how much greater I am.
That awkward moment when you have deja vu, right, Phil? Phil's like, I can't believe I paid for this. I read this already.
I already watched this on TV. Yeah.
Poor Phil. Just
good.
He's got an addiction to nostalgia.
Yeah, I like the art. Well, hey, hopefully after issue 50.
Yeah.
But I like the art. The art was great. But now I guess the police are going to be after the Flash.
Oh, is he going to go to jail? Again?
I mean, come on. Even back in the day, I mean, he's sitting in a jail cell like he couldn't get out of there.
Just phase through the walls, my friend. Unless he's in one of those weird black gate facilities with a little thing around his neck. Oh, so okay. So you seem like okay. You have hope for the next arc, so that's good. That's what I'm.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Like I said, the art. I'm feeling generous. The art kind of saved it for me too. I'll give it a 3.
That's pretty good for DC lately. So good for you.
Oh, but you were just mentioning in the beginning about the issue 52s and a lot of stuff's going to be changing in issue 50s. Did you see every issue 50 that's coming out? I think from them is like a $5 book.
Didn't we say we weren't going to pay that, Phil? But now, damn it, I have to pay it.
Well, it's like it's Batman, Detective, Superman, Action, Green Arrow, Flash.
Wonder Woman's only going to be $2.99. Let's just be real.
I was going to say, and Justice League's late as always, so it's like I forget there might have been a couple.
Cancel it already! God, we have another Justice League title. See, now it makes sense. They were planning on it, and then because it's constantly late. Mm-hmm. See, I get it now. That's just got a head start on everything else. I think that might actually be the touchstone book where everything else goes. Because I like the characterizations for the most part of everybody in the other Justice League book. So I think that might be what the initial plan was.
Yeah. All right. Where would you like to go next? Do you want to do a book we've both read?
Let's go to a Bat book. When in doubt, hit a Bat book.
Well, I have 2 Bat books here. Did you read both of these?
Of course. Okay.
All right, let's do Batman and Robin Eternal number 13.
All right. This is a really big improvement over the last 2 weeks. Thank goodness.
Well,
did you think so?
Yeah.
Because they went back to Cassandra Cain. Don't judge me. I love my baby Cass. I love her.
I was going to say, I knew, if nothing else, that's why you were like, it's a big improvement.
So predictable. I'm sorry, guys. No, but, and I will say that a lot of critics agreed as well about that. It's found its footing. I think that the way that the story opened and they put her so strongly in the forefront that it just left people really curious. And I think that was a good thing. But they also have to give us dick. So, we kind of traipsed off on that whole thing for a while. And now we're back.
That's right. Don't give us dick.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember now. You read Starfire, and I just can't wait to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I was really impressed with the artwork. This was just kind of almost a flawless issue for me. I mean, it flowed really well. I was just turning page after page after page.
Well, yeah, I thought it was good, and even I was telling myself last week, because I thought last week was alright too, because we're finally getting answers instead of just week after week of Batman did something bad. It's like we're finally getting. I mean, we're not completely there, but we're finally starting to get some answers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the puzzle pieces are falling into place. I like that. I like that this is shaping up to be an actual detective story, considering it's the Bat family.
Yeah.
They're not force feeding us, Phil. They don't think we're stupid. Yet. But what was with Cassandra with Batman and Gotham before the release of the Joker virus?
Well, I mean, they showed he was like, I'm not going to make it through this, which he didn't. He was like, go to Dick Grayson with everything you have, but it's like, how did he? Well, he's Batman. I was going to say, how did he track Cassandra down? But he's Batman.
You need that sound effect now. I'm Batman.
It's always like that excuse they give you in church. It's like, well, why would God let this happen? Well, God works in mysterious ways. It's always like, well, why does this happen? Because he's Batman.
Exactly. But yeah, I really appreciate it. The artwork was really strong. The teamwork was really great in this issue. It was almost my pick of the week.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't my. I might have to do 2 picks of the week this week, but yeah, this wasn't one. It was close, but yeah, this is one of the better things this week.
Definitely. What'd you end up giving it?
I'd have to say, I'll give it a 3.75.
I gave it a 4.
Okay.
Like I said, it was a really big improvement over the last couple of weeks, and Cass is my girl. So. She's like the most neglected Bat kid. Even Stephanie Brown gets more love than she does. You're the redheaded stepchild when Stephanie Brown gets more love than you do.
Oh, there was somebody had a cartoon on I don't know if it was Facebook or Twitter, but somebody had a drawing where it was Stephanie Brown in the middle, and there's like Batgirls on one side going, "Come on, be a Batgirl," and the Robin's on the other side going, "Come on, you want to be a Robin?" And she's like just standing there going, "Can I be a Green Lantern?"
Ooh. Kidding. No, be an Omega woman. That's what she needs to do.
Oh, jeez.
So, Batman Europa number 3?
That's what I was thinking. We'll round out the Batman things here. Yeah, Batman Europa 3. So, what did you think?
This shocked me, actually. I felt like it went under like a really severe major stylistic overhaul that I wasn't really expecting. I mean, I liked it, but I just was like, dude, this is like the 3rd issue, and this is like the 2nd time you guys have done that. It's a little disconcerting. But I think it also actually played up like that growing madness within both Batman and Joker. So I think maybe that's why they were doing it. And then they kept trying to like clarify the story. So now I'm getting really nervous about the resolution of this story.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like art wise, I could see that where, the virus is taking hold. That's why it looks like. But the more abstract you get with comic book art, the less interested I start to get.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like that classic Arkham Asylum story everyone loves. Like the story's good, but it's just like the art. I'm just like I can't tell what's going on.
It's because you don't smoke weed or do LSD, so you can't fully appreciate it, Phil.
That's true.
That's what it felt like when I was reading those panels. So I was just like, ugh.
But I thought it was interesting. I guess I know definitely this is what they wanted. They were trying to get across, but like the virus is kind of driving Batman crazy, and it's kind of making the Joker just a tiny bit more sane.
What's that saying? What makes a crazy man crazy will make a sane. Oh no! What makes a sane man crazy makes a crazy man sane. So that's the approach they were taking.
But yeah, I'm just wondering how they're like you were saying how they're going to end this, especially since it's like a non-continuity book.
Yeah, I'm really curious. It's still a pretty good story. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really fascinated that they chose to go this route, and the next part better freaking be worth these $5 prices I've been paying this whole damn time.
But there's only one more issue, so.
Yep. Can you believe it? $20 for issues. That's crazy.
It's the world we live in.
I just want to go back to the 90s.
Oh, I know. What you want your foil covers?
Don't even judge me. I totally had them.
I had them too. Get a fold out tri cover foil.
Yep. Some of them are still even in the package.
Or Superman 75 still in the black bag, folks.
Oh, my grandkids are gonna love me. Anyway, what would you give this issue?
Probably gonna give this another 3.75. It would have been a 4 for me, but I don't know. The art just kind of brought it down for me a little bit.
Yeah, it's a 3.5 for me because, like I said, it made me nervous about the resolution of this story. That they it's like, okay, I hope this pays off all this money that I put into 4 stories, which I could have bought like 12 of a Wonder Woman back issue or something. Just saying. So I'm just nervous now, and I'm on the edge of my seat, and I just kind of wish they would have just done like just a graphic novel in one big Phil swoop at this point. At least I'd have a card cover to show for the money. Anyway, where to next, Captain?
I'm sure you probably didn't, but did you read Superman Annual 3?
I did not, sir. I am not reading Superman until issue 50, or maybe even 52.
All right, well, like I was telling you before, they could have almost called this Vandal Savage Annual, because at least half of it, if not more, is like the origin of Vandal Savage and I guess New 52.
Ooh, cuz Legends of Tomorrow.
But well, no, because he still comes in contact with the meteorite, but something knocks the meteorite off course, so it hits Earth. And guess what hits it that sends it off course?
What? Hot Girl's wings?
No, a missile from Krypton.
What?
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Yep.
That's rough. So why are they pushing Vandal Savage? Is it like pertinent to the next story arc, or?
I'm guessing they're saying that I guess Vandal's going to be the big bad behind everything. I don't know if he's behind Superman's power loss, but he's behind I guess most of the villains who've been coming after him lately.
Is that one kid that was the hacker his son? Is that the big twist or whatever?
Oh, Hoder or whatever his name is.
Yeah, remember they said he was tied to somebody, and that was going to be like the guy behind the scenes or whatever. So.
Yeah, he's Vandal's. Yeah, he's Vandal's son.
Okay.
But yeah. But and of course, back in the present, Casual Fridays, being Peeping Tom, looking at everybody at the Daily Planet,
giving them cancer.
and then of course, cool. There's some kind of emergency, so Lex is in the watchtower. He calls everybody up but Superman and tells them, "Oh yeah, And Superman's like, "Well, F you." But the rest of the league takes off, and I guess they're like captured or something, or they. So after months and months of twiddling his thumbs, now Casual Friday decides, I gotta get my powers back in a hurry. Because the Justice League needs help.
Haven't they already been like... Wow, this is so weird and rare. See, this is why I miss the old version of the annuals, where we could have just had a fun story and a backup instead of having to deal with this atrocious continuity.
Well, hopefully by the spring, my dear.
I know. I just have my fingers crossed. At least he wants his powers back now. I mean, if they were going to go this route, they could have at least made it interesting. This has just been brutally boring.
Yeah. This is a 2.5 for me.
Ooh, ouch.
Enjoy the present, DC. 2.5.
I guess that's what we're not wiping getting in the house on the way out of here. Oh, poor Superman. I defend him to the death, but just not this one.
Well, speaking of one you would defend him to death, I'm sure you read Lois and Clark.
Hells yeah!
Yeah!
Oh my God, this one was so freaking good. I couldn't even believe it.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
This is if I think I'm doing 2 picks of the week. This is one of them, definitely.
Yes, this is my pick of the week, hands down. Another one did get it, but you guys should know it's He-Man, the Eternity War number 13. Just a heads up. But let's get into this story because it was so good. The critics were just, oh man, they were in love with the story. Everybody's like, this is the book you need to be reading. And I freaking actually agree with the critics for once after like a year and a half.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is the book I think that finally opened DC's eyes. This is our Superman from pre-New 52. In his act, just that's who the character is. That just from his actions and everything.
Yeah, I couldn't enjoy the character actions more. I love that they gave them the added bonus of a son. It really actually kind of gives it a fresh twist, and a sense of like danger and urgency too. Do you know what I mean? I like this whole dynamic.
And I love I love the part where his new fortress, where he's like, yeah, I didn't have the benefit of Kryptonian technology on this planet, so you're thinking, okay, he's in a log cabin somewhere. Meanwhile, it's like retina scans, and there's like some kind of voice activated computer and stuff.
I think he stole it from the other Superman.
Probably could have just taken his fortress. The Casual Friday can get into his fortress now.
Exactly. But intergang, man, that's starting to be a thing in these books, right?
Oh yeah.
Why? It's weird. It's a weird choice. I thought we were done with intergang.
I don't know. Maybe Dan Jurgens loves intergang. I don't know.
I really feel like he might. But yeah, this was really great. The artwork was really great. The cover was super compelling. I mean, from front to back, this was just a really excellent book.
Oh yeah, and then that new villain. I mean, just get that sense of dread you really haven't,
Oh yeah,
gotten really in the New 52.
I agree. And it's weird. It's not like gritty like that Nolan trilogy gritty, but it's got what's the word I'm looking for? It's not dark and gritty. It's just like compelling.
Yes.
I can't wait to see where they go next.
You can have like that sense of suspense without being all dark and gritty.
Exactly.
So what do you rate it?
Yeah, this is my pick. One of my picks of the week. Like I said, it's a 5.
Oh yeah, 5.
I whipped through this so quickly and then reread it after I got to the back cover. I haven't done that in a really long time with Superman anything. So I'm really happy with this book. I mean, in the Convergence, when we were doing the Convergence stuff, it was hands down one of the best books, and I was really glad that it got the spinoff, and it is up to its potential and beyond. So I couldn't be happier.
All right. You probably read this one. This will probably be my other pick of the week. Black Canary #6.
Yes, I could see why you would choose that. This was excellent. I like the beginning of this book. Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, it just makes me all the more mad. It's like, this isn't #6. Everything else is like #7 this week. So this is late. So this is late too.
Yeah, it was late. I was really upset. I don't know why it was late to the retailers, but was released to certain reviewers. I don't know what's going on with all these late things.
I know, and it's like, DC, I mean, you have a current book that's actually good,
A female-led book on top of it.
Yeah. I mean, some of that crap none of us like. You can release some of that late. Don't...
I really feel like they might be trying what's happening is that they might be actually trying to try the Marvel formula in some way. If you notice what they're doing with the comic books and the villains and things like that, it's very related to the TV show. I mean, The Flash is beginning to be a carbon copy, and I'm like, we already have a tie-in comic book, my friend. We don't really need that in the actual main continuity. And I think that they might be thinking about canceling Black Canary because she's not received well on TV. I don't even think she got an action figure. And Felicity has an action figure. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Roy has an action figure. I'm just saying.
And he's not even on the show now.
Exactly. It's wave 2 of Red Arsenal. And I'm just like, ugh. Where is my freaking Katie Cassidy as Laurel Lance figurine? I want it and I need it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Katie Cassidy's a good enough actress. Just give her good scripts. Start writing her more like the comic book.
This comic book specifically. Maybe not the rock star thing, but the characterizations of being compassionate and, a real team leader. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, but that's what I feel like maybe they're debating on, since she's not a good character on the TV show. Nobody's really responding well to her. En masse, like Felicity, that they're thinking about canceling this series. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but is the book selling well?
It seems to be, and it seems to be a critical darling. I really haven't seen people say bad things about Black Canary.
Yeah, because I was going to say, if there's one thing that, survives, if they wipe everything, I want this to survive.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to restart the numbering. Just keep going.
No. The only problem I have, it's just, I guess it's a New 52 problem, because, she started talking about Diana, Wonder Woman, and I'm like, well, when did you ever work together? I mean, we really haven't seen Black Canary in the Justice League, since New 52.
Maybe her fighter plane got shot down. I'm not. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, that is a New 52 problem that I can't wait to get rid of. I think Black Canary is a really weird case where this new version is really good, but I really, 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 really miss the old continuity of Black Canary. And I maybe not her mother being the first Black Canary thing, but this specific one that happened before the reboot. It's really rich, and she's a really empowering female. She's the best martial artist in DC Universe, and there's just not. She's starting to live up to her potential now, and I'm really happy. And I hope that she crosses paths with Catwoman one of these days. I think that would be a really interesting miniseries. Mm-hmm. Hint: better than Power Girl and Harley Quinn is all that I'm saying. Anyway, this story was really good, and I really love the characterization of Black Canary in this one. So, great job to everybody involved with this.
But yeah, this was my other pick of the week. I gave it a 4.5.
I gave it a 4. It was something off about the shading, and I really didn't connect with the story. It really didn't help the story for me personally in a lot of the panels. It had that like Constantine purple, and it's just like certain things you associate because of the way the world is built. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think a lot of that was just, I don't know if it's, I don't want to say the use of their powers, but even just because they're in the middle of a concert, could they just have weird lighting on them and stuff?
Yeah, maybe.
Because the whole issue isn't like that. A lot of the weird coloring is like when they're on stage. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like that purple is just so Constantine the Hellblazer to me now.
Mm-hmm.
That just kind of puts my brain in a different kind of mode where maybe they should use just slightly different kind of. It's the exact purple, so that's what I mean. I'm just being picky and finicky, I know, but I don't know. They could have done a little better with the story. It could have been tightened up, but it's still a really good book, and I'm really happy, and I hope it keeps doing well and living up to its potential.
Let's see. I have 2 more left. I don't think you read either. Oh, I'm pretty sure you didn't read either one of them.
No. I can talk about He-Man in between your 2, so don't worry about
it. Okay. We'll go to Dr. Fate number 7. I'd say this book wasn't perfect, but it was a step in the right direction for me. He wakes up in basically like the afterlife, basically facing Anubis, who basically says, you stole your powers, and I don't know, physically or just spiritually, just like rips his heart out. But most of it takes place in the afterlife, so it's a more mystical, and that's what I've been wanting for this book, is to get more mystical and not, oh, I better stop that guy from stealing that TV. Can I use my powers? So,
ooh, what's for dinner? Ramen, because I'm a college student.
Yeah. But and then he gets some kind of weird staff, so I don't know if that's gonna be a new thing now or. But yeah, I mean, like I said, most of it takes place in that afterlife, and I mean, not a lot of action, but like I said, it's a lot more mystical stuff. That's what I've been waiting for. Give this one. Give it a 3.25.
Still good for DC though, so.
Yeah, I mean, if they keep going, well, just like in all these books, if it keeps going, it might be better.
I'm glad to hear that though. I like that they might be taking the right a step in the right direction with Dr. Fate. I just miss old Dr. Fate. Like, I just want old Dr. Fate just out of nowhere just to show up in Constantine the Hellblazer for no reason. just a portal opened or something, and he just decided to stick around because he liked them. It's good enough for me at this point. Let's talk about He-Man, the Eternity War number 13. So this last year, obviously it's the start of a new arc. It's issue 13. The first arc was 12 issues long. And it was crazy. It's been a crazy year with He-Man, the Eternity War. But we're back to basics of He-Man versus Skeletor. And I'm actually really excited about that. We've been on a long cosmic journey, so I think that it's refreshing to kind of come back down to Earth and get back to basics with He-Man. So She-Ra even showed up in this issue, so it was pretty cool. I really liked it. I'm really excited for what this new year holds for He-Man. The art continues to be really great in that DC pseudo anime kind of Justice League War way, but with more vibrant color and less cursing. This continues to be a really great book. I hope that it sticks around. I hope it doesn't end up on the chopping block for some random reason. If you guys aren't reading this, you really should just give it a try. Give issue number 1 through 3 a try. And if you don't like it by issue 3, then you won't ever like it. But I think that if you like action and epic sagas, if you like Green Lantern, I think you might actually like He-Man, the Eternity War. Feels like you have my attention.
Yeah, no, I keep forgetting to give this a chance. I want to go out and find it and read it because I'm a kid of the 80s. I watched the original He-Man when it was on.
Me neither, Suri. Me neither. But yeah, this is a solid 4.5. I just don't like that She-Ra got the shaft. Like, I feel like She-Ra needs her own spinoff comic book. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Since we don't have Wonder Woman being as strong as she could be at this point, I think the world needs She-Ra to return.
Have they collected any of it in trade yet?
I don't think so, but it should be coming because, like I said, they just ended the full 12 issue arc, so it should give it 2 or 3 months, and it might be. And I'll let you know if I see it.
Okay, cool, thanks. Because I'll have to pick that up maybe at the same time. I think the new volume of Hellblazer comes out this month, January.
Don't need it, but glad you're picking it up.
Oh yeah, old school Hellblazer, of course.
Wish we could write that off on our taxes as business expenses. That's my goal.
Oh, that'd be so great.
That's my goal. Anyway, what's the last book you got, buddy?
Justice League 47, Dark Side War Part 7.
When is it gonna end, Phil? That's all I want to know. When did they tell us when it was gonna end?
No, probably when they reboot everything. It starts off with Batman sitting in his Mobius chair at Ace Chemicals and talking to Green Lantern, who made himself a recliner out of green energy.
Naturally.
Yeah. Then it's the whole Batman, Wonder Woman versus, possessed Superman fight. And then you get to Cyborg and Power Ring and Mr. Miracle and Big Barda breaking into prison to talk to the crime syndicate. Ultraman and Power Woman are in there. They want to ask them about the whole anti-monitor thing, and of course it's a good idea to take Power Ring close to the crime syndicate. Because the entity that lives in the ring takes over, and all hell breaks loose.
Sigh.
And of course, it's a good idea for Cyborg to try to interface with the ring to shut it down, because of course the ring isn't going to upload Grid back into his system, like his system was possessed during Forever Evil. No, of course not.
Rehashed, recycled, regurgitated.
Oh yeah, I there's a couple pages in here. I'm like, just this again? What Superwoman's still pregnant. She's still crazy. Shh, don't wake the baby. But then guess who? But then guess who breaks in on the last page and says, "Oh no! If we want to defeat the Anti-Monitor, we all have to work together."
Brainiac, Telos.
No, Owlman.
What?
Yep.
Really, Phil?
Really, Lilith.
At that point, I would have straight up emailed my guy, take this crap off my list. No offense to you Owlman fans, all 7 of you.
Well, it could be good if he was written differently.
He's like Plastic Man. There's potential there, but they just use him as comedy relief. Nothing.
I'm surprised they haven't tried a Crime Syndicate like miniseries or ongoing book, because Marvel during Secret Wars there was a Squadron Sinister book. Now there's a Squadron Supreme book, so I'm surprised they haven't tried to copy that.
Oh, just give it a minute. Mark my words. Around about June, something like that probably will happen.
Oh, the Mobius chair also told Batman the Justice League needs to regroup.
You don't say!
Because Mobius is back, not Anti-Monitor, Mobius.
Oh, wait, right? They gave him the name or whatever? His real name? Wasn't that the big pitch for the issue?
Yeah.
It's really sad when, you're on Twitter and you're just like, oh, that's what happened. Okay. Still not interested.
But, I mean, from Forever Evil to now, it just seems like this Justice League falls for the same crap over and over again.
That's why we have a new Justice League. It's okay, Phil. The new Justice League is still better than this one, for now.
But they look the same. I don't know. Art was good. I was gonna say
positive. Damn it! It so hard.
Oh, okay. 3. I was gonna go 2.5, but I'll give it 3.
Oh, good for them. I mean, that's really weird because that's a main staple comic book, and they're just kind of running this event into the ground. And I really feel like the tie-ins were so unnecessary. That's where I kind of got fed up and just said, I'm not reading it anymore until they do something else.
And it's a Jeff Johns book. Don't you remember back in the day when you just saw Jeff Johns' name on a book?
Here, take my money, yeah.
Yes! With the Flash or JSA.
He's under a lot of stress and pressure right now, though.
Yeah.
Apparently, Dido and Lee aren't, because they just keep coming up with these fabulous ideas.
No.
Anyway, I did have one more book though.
Okay, what is it?
Finish your thought.
No, I was gonna say, I think DC might need to take a page from like police departments and have like a civilian review board.
Oh my God, they totally need a civilian review board. And IGN is not allowed to be on it. No offense. And I shouldn't even say that because they've come through in a clutch for DC, but to the detriment of me spending an extra $4 to $12. Anyway, I did actually read Omega Men number 7. And man, Tom King, you might be interested in this. He made a ton of Grayson references and it had me cracking up.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. This is a really good one. Kyle is just so palatable in this. I just couldn't even believe it. I just like how they make these stories so tight and fast paced, and they have character development in every single freaking issue, and the interactions are just so genuine, even though these are just, above the board, out of this world characters. They just feel so real and genuine, and it's just really hard to find that in comic books from any place outside of like maybe Image, I would say, or Valiant. So I really think they're doing something right with this title, and I can't wait to see what the next book and how they incorporate them into the Green Lantern saga may be possible. Really good book. You guys should keep reading it. It's almost over, so why not? Or wait for the trade. I think that this is going to be an amazing trade because it's such a fast-paced story. I gave it a 4.5.
Well, they all might be over soon. 4.5.
But it's not, like I said, this Omega Men is not for everybody. It has that old school X-Men Starjammer kind of feel to it. And the artwork is very retro, and that's just not for everybody. But good storytelling is for everybody, so if you're interested in that.
Another trade you might have to force me to get. It might be forcing me to get.
Oh, so yeah. Like I said, the books that I picked up were really good. I stayed away from the poop.
All right, everyone. Share your thoughts with us. We have thought. Powerful thoughts, but share your opinions with us. You can email us worldsfinestpod@gmail.com. On Facebook, we're World's Finest Podcast. And on Twitter, we're @worldsfinestpod. And as always, you can discuss anything Marvel and DC with me. Nightwingpdp@gmail.com, and I'm @NightwingPDP. Lilith?
And please be sure to check out my website, either littlehellfire.com, or if you're in the mood for snark, popculturepostmortem.com. I also want to pitch Newcastle Crew. It is coming out. It'll be out starting January 10th every single Sunday. So rate, review, and subscribe over on iTunes or Stitcher. We're also available on Google Play whenever they decide to let their podcast app loose. So lots of ways to listen. Just make sure you rate, review, and subscribe so people can find us and hear your opinions about what great folks do. Or maybe not. How crazy and mean I am. It's all good.
Come back next week. We'll separate the good, the bad, and the But DC, you're almost there. You got it in the toilet. Just reach down and flush. Good night.